love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess. I'm talking, baby. Get it, daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Although you didn't call me silly, honey, you're shady.
I'm talking, baby. Get it, daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
All right, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day again to those who are mothers and to those who have fur babies and all that other stuff. I hope you guys are having a glamorous day and that everybody is bestowing their love upon you. All right, now there's something I want to talk about regarding Morant. He's a basketball player, NBA basketball player for the Memphis Grizzlies. But before we get into that, there's something that I did promise to my audience that I want to make good on. What's up, to test myself? Happy Mother's Day to you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being a wonderful supporter and tofu. I appreciate you. All right, so this is what I wanted to share with y'all real quick because I promised y'all I would share this with you guys because you know my story. Here's my backstory. So my backstory regarding the headphones situation was I was wearing these headphones. Not, I don't know if they call it ear pods, whatever, but it has that plastic part. Now I know if you're an Apple product user, you probably don't have this situation with the earpod thing. But if you're not, you usually have these what they call it, earphones. Yeah. And they got the plastic piece. Well, the plastic piece got dislodged into my ear, and I had to go to the emergency room and have it taken out. So I've been kind of freaking out about that. Plus, a lot of times when you have these ear pods, these things in your ear, you can't hear what's going on around you. So, and then a lot of times, they don't last long because once you get into water and things like that, they start working right and all this other stuff. So I wanted to share this with you. I miraculously came across these ear pods, whatever you want to call them, earphones, right? As you can see, they don't have the plastic part. They got the ear hook. I love earphones or earpieces, whatever, that have an ear hook. Because when I play basketball, when I'm moving around, I get tired of them dropping out. Like today, I was playing basketball, and the guys, and I've seen it numerous times, when they have the AirPods, they fall out of the person's ear. So you got to stop play or you got to look for them. And a lot of times when you're running and stuff like that, it may just pop, it may just fall out, right? And you got to stop your running routine because you got to now look for it. And then in the dark, that's very dangerous and stuff like that. So I love to get earphones, whatever you call them, earphones, whatever you call them, with the ear hook because then it stays in. And these right here, I purchased them. They were like, first the price was like, they said something like $100 and certain dollars. I like, yeah, okay, if you say so. Then they marked it down to, I guess they said 45, and now it's down to $40. So it's very economical. Another thing that I like about it is that I like the case that they're in. It feels heavy. So if you was to give this to someone, it feels expensive. A lot of times, the stuff that we get with the earphones or earphones, what do they call it? Let me get the name right. Earphones, whatever. But the earphones, they come in like cheap cases. But this one feels very expensive. You could drop it, not really an issue. The charging is on point. It's easy to charge and stuff like that. The sound is on point. The thing that I've never been a fan of is when you have to press the button on the side to to adjust the sound and turn it off. But I challenged myself. I said I'm not going to run away from this challenge. I'm going to finally have to learn it. And once I learned it, it's been pretty on point. There really hasn't been any issue. The sound is good. And another thing that's key to me is I like to know what's going on around me. So if there's like somebody arguing, there's somebody fighting, there's somebody screeching at the tires, somebody having a loud conversation, I can still hear what they're saying. Because, like I said, when they got that plastic thing, you can't really hear what's going on. And like I said, this is not totally in your ear. It's like right upside your ear. So if you're looking for some good headphones or earphones, this is what I would recommend. I really have not had any issue with it yet at all. I mean, at all. So and I don't really promote products like that. Just because I just don't, because I know sometimes things will break down on you. Like I said, I had about a month so far, and I really haven't had any issue. The only thing is maybe a little bit of the learning curve, real quick, to just adjust the buttons on the side. But in terms of charging and stuff like that, when you do charge, you have to make sure that you wipe off the metal that connects to the prong inside the headset in order for it to fully charge. It charges adequately. And if you charge it every day, it shouldn't be an issue. So I thought I want to share that with you. Like I said, I don't really share things, but we are promoting physical fitness. And part of what gets us through physical fitness is music. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. And like I said, it's economical. It's not like 200 or 150. It's $40. And like I said, it's very durable. It's a good fit. Like I said, it got the ear hook, which I love. And it hasn't fallen off yet. To be honest, it has not fallen off yet at all. At all. And a lot of times with the other ones I was buying, I would put it in my pocket, and then I would roll on my side to stretch, and then I wind up breaking it. But with these, I haven't had that situation yet because it's very flexible. So I definitely think this is a good buy for anybody who's trying to find some earphones that are durable and not cheap and stuff like that. All right, let me grant those. Let me just say hello to those who are here. What's up, Miss Magnificent? Happy Mother's Day to you. I did see your comment. Thank you for being here. And a Tofu and an avid supporter. What's up, Babs? How you doing? At this point, I don't think John wants to be a girl. I'm telling you, right? Let me show you. I'm about to show the video in a minute, but I agree with you, Babs. I'm like, what are you doing, Babs? Once I give you my insight, I'm just so frustrated. Hold on. What's up, Cheryl, the spoiler Burnett? Cheryl, the spoiler. John Morant trying to spoil the playoffs for us. Cheryl, the spoiler Burnett. Miss Magnificent, how do you all play basketball with ear headphones on the court? Now, Miss Magnificent, I'm gonna make a confession. This was the first time I did it because we did like 21, and I really didn't want to play today. I just wanted to stay in. I just wanted to keep my game on point. But I don't know how they do it either. And like one time, I really got mad because one dude came on with a whole headset. A whole headset. I'm like, he ain't gonna hear nothing we say, right? It could be fire, he won't hear. But then there was one guy, he came in and he was just like get the ball and shoot. And like it gets frustrating, Miss Magnificent, because it's like you're not supposed to have them on. And then one time the dude got smacked up across his ear, right? With the earphone in it. And I'm like, in my mind, like, good. That's what you get. He said, I'm like, good. You're not supposed to be wearing that. I know you want to jam out to your head while you're playing, but it's really a safety hazard, to be honest. Definitely detached. If you're looking for some headphones or earphones, definitely check these out. What's up, Gerald Bell? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Make sure you ring that bell now, Gerald Bell. Make sure you ring that bell. I know you did that, but hit the subscribe button too, please, and thank you. Just straight nasty. How you doing? Hope you're doing well and being not nasty on this Mother's Day. All right, let me see what y'all said. Bab says him and that friend of his must have been higher than the kite and not thinking. Hey, what did I say, Eric? What did I say? Sometimes you don't need to have people around you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the video, Babs. Hold on, Babs. All right, let me see. Just nasty says detach master. Oh, she said hello. She's being kind, not nasty. All right, to sum up what I was saying, yeah, definitely check these out. I think the store, it said visit the PSIER store. So visit that store there. Like I said, it's definitely worth the money. Check them out. Like I said, it's been very durable. I haven't been in the pool with them yet, so I don't know what's going to happen after that happens. But it has been able to deal with the moisture from sweating and things like that. So definitely check it out. The sound, the bass, the quality of the sound. Another thing that I'm very keen on, if the sound is not good, I really don't really entertain them. But the sound is really good. The bass is really good. The responsiveness of the controls are really good. Sometimes too responsive, but once you get the hang of it, you're going to enjoy it. And like I said, most importantly, you can hear what's going on around you, which I really, really, it's a big deal for me. So I like to know what's going on around me. To be honest. All right, so let me get this out of the way. All right, so now to the main situation. I want to talk about Ja Morant. If you don't know who he is, he's the person on my thumbnail. He's the star of the Memphis Grizzlies, and he recently just had a situation right before the playoffs where he was found showing a little pew pew gun in a strip club, right? And everybody was like, "Oh, okay." And, we chalked it up. He said he was sorry for all the adversity he put his family through in that situation and all that other stuff, right? So I was going through the headlines of today, and I'm looking and I'm reading my articles, and I'm like, wait a minute, is this an old article? They said Ja Morant was most likely going to be suspended for the length of next season. And I'm like, oh, for the gun incident, right? No, this fool done sat up and got caught on the video again with a gun. This one, a larger gun. I'm like, is he stupid or what? I'm like, y'all, I'm just going to show y'all the video. I'm gonna show you all the video. We may have to play it back a couple of times because it was real quick. But nonetheless, these people on the internet, they would dissect things like CSI. All right, so let me share this with y'all real quick. Hold on. Hold on. This is a Wu Chai moment. This is definitely a Wu Chai moment. Mm-hmm.
Wu Chai.
Hell no to the no.
Oh, hell no.
All right, here we go. Let's play this real quick. And Kwani, we need to borrow your voice.
Something just ain't right. It just ain't right.
Yeah, it just ain't right that he's so dumb. Anyway, let's get into it real quick. And God has blessed you with great ability and opportunity, and you just sorry, y'all, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Here we go. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Let's see. Here it is. Here we go. We're gonna play the video. Let me see. Can y'all see it? Yeah, y'all can see it. I'm gonna blow it up. Just like he blew up his damn career. Here we go. Dumb fool. Here we go. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Ooh, Lord have mercy. All right, I'm gonna stop it right here. Okay, so pretty much, we got to rewind it. So pretty much, what happened? Hold on. So his friend even saw him holding up a gun and put it down, but did his friend set him up? Like, cause you know it. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah. Hold on. Look at that. Now here go the gun. There it is right there. Rewind. Hold on. There it is right there. Can you see it? Hold on. Gotta get it just right. There, you see it? The gun in his hand right here. You can't see it that well. But right there, that's the gun in his hand. Can you believe that? There it is right there. Can y'all believe that? Can you believe that? Gonna mess up your career? Now let me tell you something about the NBA, right? The NBA don't like no bad press during the NBA finals. They want everything solely focused on the NBA finals. So when I saw this, I barely heard anything about it because the first situation, oh my God, it was everywhere. But this one, you had to really check the the sub news titles. And I'm like, dude, are you okay? Like, he's so dumb. Like, he's going to probably be suspended 50 games. Nike, who was his sponsor, he already lost sponsors the first time. They're gonna pull away from him. Like, I don't get it. Like, didn't you learn your lesson the first time? Like, I just don't understand it. And I thought when I first saw it, I thought, oh, it was just a, old article that was coming back up again. But he's doing the same thing, and I'm like, bro, why you want to be a hood? Like, then when you get shot and then get an injury where you can't play no more, you be like, oh, I'm stupid. I don't know. Is it the Memphis culture? Because I know Memphis be all about that trap and drugs. And is it the Memphis culture or what? I mean, is he trying to be something? Because they say he did not grow up in an impoverished neighborhood. So that whole thing about guilt should not be on him. Like, he grew up in a 2-person home in a well-to-do suburban area. So why is he trying to be a gangster? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me see what y'all say in the chat. Okay, Bab says, I don't think his friend did it on purpose, but it doesn't really matter. Result is still the same. Cheryl Burnett said, he's so stupid. Cheryl Burnett says, John want to be a hood on the other. Yes, most definitely. And he got bills to pay too. It's Miss Magnificent said, what did John Morant do now? He just can't get. I just don't get it. And he was saved the first time, right? He was saved the first time. I was like, okay, maybe they say the big deal was a small gun. But you out here riding around and sees the general public with a gun. Seem like just waiting on trouble. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's up, Anella? How you doing? Happy Mother's Day to you. Thank you for being part of Avatar Nation. We appreciate you. Anella Melissa, he wants to be a broke bum so bad. He does. You do. Like, what is going on with you? I don't get it. June G says he needs new friend. He needs somebody to get rid of this dude. I think his name was Devontae Cook or whatever. This person he riding around with, like, he got a daddy that's in his, like, where's the daddy at? Like, you be at all the games, but you not daddy. Well, you not really doing your daddy responsibilities, like. But like at 18, adult is adult, right? So. Bab says he needs a new brain. You have to look out for yourself. Like, I don't know. He need to be on the banned gun list. That's what he needs. Oh, Cheryl Burnett. For sure, Adam Silver is going to make an example out of him. They let the first situation fly. But now after this, oh, hell no to the no. They're not going to let this fly. He going to at least serve a 25-game suspension, especially at the beginning of the season. Trust him. They're already suspending him from all team activities and everything. I don't think they're going to trade him. I don't think they that stupid, but you never know. He may wind up somewhere in Golden State somewhere. You never know. I don't think he's going to be out the league, but it's like when you make these kind of mistakes, you diminish your market value. So even if he worth 25 mil, they're going to say, well, you only worth 10 mil because of your past history. Like, why would you give him that power over you? Like, that's I don't get it. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And these internet trolls just be waiting to F up your career. All the haters are to subscribe to you. That's why I tell y'all, all numbers ain't good enough. Y'all like, oh my God, she got 20K subscribers. Yeah, but maybe 10K of those are haters waiting for her to F up and report her to the police. Imagine how many people sent this clip to Adam Silver's office. Not because they were fans, but because they were jealous that they didn't have as much athletic ability as John Morant. It's like, why? And then on Instagram Live, that's why I said the internet was too easy for everybody to have. Because this is definitely a dumb moment. Like, you just stupid. For what? For what? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Anela Vanessa says, I would have whooped his ass with a belt if I was his mama. Right, exactly. She ain't gonna get no more Range Rovers, diamond rings. She gonna have to cut that budget, right? You still got bills to pay. You gotta still pay off that mansion. You gotta still pay for everything that you done bought everybody. Your daddy not gonna be sitting in the cheap seats. No more courtside. Like, how could you do that? How could you do that again? And I want to roll back to part of this clip, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Because look, it's just Bass. Pay attention to this, everybody else. Pay attention to this. Now, his friend is up there doing the gun symbol, the gun sign. Then shines the camera on Ja Morant. Look at this. Okay, there go the gun sign, right? There go the gun sign. And your stupid ass know you on camera. It wasn't like he didn't catch you in an innocent moment where you was just rapping the song, looking out the window on the other side. You did flash the real gun. What you should have been doing was what your friend doing, the gun sign, and he should have been having the real gun. You can't make this up. Look, y'all. And then I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Let's see if we catch it again in real time. I can't believe that. There you go right there. There you go right there. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? And then now they go ducking and hiding like a bunch of weasels. Wait, y'all was just flexing. Y'all was just flexing. Now you want to hide the camera. Y'all done messed up. You done messed up now. Just dumb. Just dumb. Just dumb. 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 Anyway. Sherman said, I know his mom is. Yeah, and especially on Mother's Day, this news breaks. No consideration now. We don't know what the relationship is with his mama, but either way, it's messed up. Miss Magnificent said, is Ja really influenced by negative behavior? It's that internet addiction. That's what it is. Bab says, I imagine both parents are disappointed. They probably made him feel like a victim that first time, though. Yeah, I can agree with that, Babs, because the way they was coming at him was kind of hard. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But this is inexcusable. Inexcusable. Miss Magnificent says, damn, Josh should did the handgun sign like Drake does. Exactly. And even if Drake did have a gun on him, it wouldn't have been as bad as Ja Morant, because you got to understand, the NBA is all about marketing, and they market it to a younger audience, right? So they don't want to make it perceived. That's why it was the Washington Bullets basketball team changed their name to the Washington Wizards, because at that time, Washington was having a high crime rate and a lot of killings. So they were like, oh, well, we don't want to think that it's okay for violence to occur. So they made the whole team, well, I say made it, we encouraged the whole team to change their name from the Washington Bullets to the Washington Wizards. So you think they're going to deal with this? Like, imagine how much sponsorship money he going to lose. And I hope he didn't spend all that money. That's a damn shame. The worst mistake, the worst regret is the one that you cause on your own. It's sad. So sad. It truly is. These young folks really don't think reality is real until it slows them. I agree. Like, it's so easy for them to turn on the camera and go live and show whatever they want to show and all that other stuff. But I just think, like, you can tell from this situation, he didn't learn his lesson from the first situation. So the NBA now has to do what they have to do. They let Memphis do it by suspending him for 3 days and trying to put it up as he has, dealing with a lot of stress. Now you ask Big Daddy to step in and take control of this situation, because now it's affecting the league. So it's crazy. It really is crazy. Other NBA news: Monty Williams of the Phoenix Suns, he got fired. It's not funny, but it just shows you that success, the only success that matters in the NBA is the NBA championship. And even if you win an NBA championship, you only got 1 year to win another one, because they fired the Milwaukee coach. The Milwaukee coach won the NBA championship, and they got rid of him. So it's crazy. And actually, but anyway, it's just interesting, very interesting about this whole. But that's what happens with ownership, right? If the ownership changes, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. So, yeah. So, and then another thing I want to say is, and this is no offense to my black women. What you say, Shorter Spoiler Net? Yeah, he really did lose his bag. He really did. And it's going to be hard for him to gain it back, because he's seen, you never get a second chance in professional sports. I feel in this situation. In this situation, it was too close to the first situation. And in this second situation, you weren't in danger or anything like that. Like, where's your security? You know, what's his name? The dude that put the gun sign up, he should have been the one with the gun, not you. And then, you know, corporations will always see you as a risk because you never give them ammunition that, you know, you never had. Meaning, if you never do anything wrong, then they have no ammo to go with. But if you show that you have the potential to do this, they don't want to touch you. You know, they don't want to be labeled as a thug brand, you know? So I just hope that maybe he needs to trade destinations or whatever. But once, you know, the league pulls that star power from you, it's really hard to get it back. It really is. But you never know. I think Sir King should remix Glorilla's song called Internet Trolls. I have to check out that song. But damn, Miss Magnificent, who sound more like a man? On-site April or Glorilla? Who sound more like a man? Glorilla or on-site April? Nah, that is who should do a remix. On-site April and Glorilla. They should do a song together. Lord have mercy. Because sometimes Glorilla come on, I'm like, who is this? It sounds like she got cotton balls in her mouth trying to sound rough and tough. I'm like, who you dating? Hey, Sir King. My name Glorilla. Sorry, y'all. It ain't supposed to make me laugh like that. But I'll be there like, how she, hey, baby. Hey, baby, my name Glorilla. Ooh, we gonna glow today? I'm like, did you say glue or go? I just, oh Lord. Anyway, you know what? Let me just say that. I'm glad you brought that up. I am really glad that the female rappers are reemerging. I really am. From Lotto to Glorilla to the City Girls, I'm really glad but I do get tired of them being so vulgar about, you know, they walls and their lips. And I'm like, is there anything else you know? I was like, you know, I F you for a mention. Wait a minute. You gonna F me for a mention? Okay. Oh Lord, I be laughing at the lyrics, but I'm glad there's a new dimension that's coming on the rap streets. But I do like the female rappers, to be honest. And I saw a picture of Little Kim the other day. I was like, she had a tight body. But I'm like, what happened? What happened, girl? Anyway, all right. What's up, Nessa ABCDEFG? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, we talk about everything tonight, huh? Miss Magnificent says, yes, she does have a deep voice, but my voice get deep too. Just not. You got a deep voice, Miss Magnificent? Oh, no. I hope not as deep as On-Site April. Because I'm saying, like, can On-Site April have a voice transplant? Oh. How she come on looking like a lady? Imagine you see On-Site April down the street looking like a lady dressed, and she like, hey, baby. Oh. Oh, they gonna think she a transgender for real. I'm like, oh, she better pull a Tracy. She better pull a Tracy. Anyway, the other thing I want to say is, please, y'all, please don't take offense to what I gotta say. But you said you like Lotto. That's the girl. But I wish she had more songs. I don't know how. I don't know. I wish she had more songs. Oh, you said yes. My voice changed when I get tired. Oh, child. Bell says, yeah, I get tired of hearing about the JJ, but then again, I listen to male rappers about shooting and dealing dope a lot. So, yeah, I agree. I get tired of it too. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. The one lyric that tripped me, I gotta find that song where Future say he put a thumb in the butt. I'm like, Future. I'm like, how you say you put a thumb in the butt? But anyway, I know that's TMI, but I gotta find out. That's one thing I wanted to commentary on, but I was hesitant to do something. I'm like, Future, why would you even say that? Why would you even say something like that? What was the reason of doing that? You're not doing a colonoscopy. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't know. All right. Now, the next thing I want to say, ladies, please Please. Now, not y'all per se, but anybody who our African American women, our black women, y'all, we need to work on our physical fitness in terms of getting. We just too big. We are just too big. I was out today and I just saw a majority of us just big. And I'm not saying that to knock us because I always already gave you all a breakdown of why we big. Is because we have to work a lot. They put most of the bad food restaurants in our neighborhoods, right? And on top of that, most of the bad food that's easy and quick to make is not the most healthy for us. So I just see it compared to other nationalities and stuff like that. We got to take better control of our health. Because I saw a lot of women today that were trying to fit into outfits that they should never been in, right? To be honest. So we just got to take care of our health and everything like that, y'all. You do what you can. I know it's hard at first, but it's very rewarding in the end. And the body is very forgiving. It will heal itself if you make the right changes in time. In time. And don't do what Jay Wilson did again, other than that, if do a gastric bypass, whatever that was. That's not the route I'm asking y'all to take. Okay? But y'all, please take care of y'all health. Like I said, it's just too much, too many of us just too big. And we be trying to slip into the skippy ass outfits. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all, that's why I tell James Conwell, now, I know he ain't a lady, but he trying to be one that be breaking all the fabric in the damn dress that he be trying to wear. Like, come on now. You part of the problem. But anyway, just please take care of your health. Because you only get one body. And like I said, the body is forgiven if you catch it in time. So Bam says, I listen to Project Pat like a thug for real. Oh, really? Chicken head. Excuse me. I'm surprised at how many songs Birdman got. Birdman got a lot of good songs. If you listen to YouTube, it'll create it. Well, I'm not gonna say create a playlist, but there's a playlist out there. Um, Birdman, he's got an extensive list of songs with him on it. So very interesting. And Juicy J got. Ooh, that man make an album per month. I'm like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, calm down, Juicy J. But anyway, what's up, Dre? Just straight. Dude, you know, are you okay? You've been here since the beginning. Anyway, all right, that's the broadcast. That's all I really wanted to say. I'll drop a link real quick in case anybody wants to come up and say anything. Um, feel free to hit the link and tell us what you think. If you want to send a gesture, feel free to do so at $ Sir King Crown. We may send $1 to John Morant because Lord knows he gonna need it after all the sponsors pull out because of his irresponsibility and him pulling out guns. Oh, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm flabbergasted, and I'm just so tired of. I'm just so. I'm just so tired of. That's a waste. That's a man with God bless ability and opportunity, and he's just throwing it away. He is just really. I can't believe it at all. Whew, hold on, y'all. I gotta plug in my charger. Hold on.
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna ride the boat, all night. Work it in the middle. Sun and light. Ride the boat, all night. Work it in the middle. Sun and light. Ooh, baby, I love your stroke.
I'm just up here talking away. I'm just up here. Sorry, y'all. I'm just up here talking away. I said, imagine if John Morant had to go move in with his parents, because of his stupidity. Imagine if he had to go back to the G League and play. It just insane. Insane. NBA superstar, the NBA dodo. Now they were laughing at Dylan Brooks. Now they're gonna be laughing at John Morant because no player is bigger than the league. New player is bigger. Like I'm not gonna say that, but no player is bigger than the league. So insane. All right. Anything else, Sean? Anybody? Any more questions before we depart? Yes. Oh, we got a guest coming up. Let's see what introduction we could get to the guest. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna see what we can get to the light. Here we go.
Really?
I know you can get down just like that, huh, Bab? You wish you had their moves, huh, Bab?
Yep, that's just how I dance.
Yeah, I figured. It's a lot of jiggling and shaking going on over there.
I came up before and I thought my audio wasn't working, but I guess he was muted. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, when you came out saying take a intermission to plug in and then play the commercial.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So how you doing?
Great. I was out with my family for Mother's Day today. That was fun.
Oh yeah? Y'all had
Yeah.
fun? Y'all had no fights at all? No fights?
Nope.
Oh, that's good.
No, we was just chilling. But yeah, that John Morant stuff, people were talking about, well, why can't he have a weapon to protect himself? And I'm like, what was he protecting himself against in that car? Beats.
Exactly.
He wasn't protecting himself from nothing. He was just being dumb.
Yeah, and the league is all about image, so they definitely frown upon that kind of activity.
Yeah, I wish these young folks knew about like businesses and social media policies and stuff. You can't just do everything you want to when you work for somebody else. If you want to stay working for them.
Exactly. And they're unfortunately gonna find him, and then they're gonna take his money in 25 games. I'm sure they're gonna levy against him beginning of the season. They didn't come out harsh against him because obviously the playoffs were getting ready to were in progress or getting ready to ramp up. So they didn't.
I know the Grizzlies gonna be mad at him for real.
Oh, for sure, because this is the second time. First time they tried to cover it up as a stress issue. And he needs to get help and Nah, the second time, obviously, you're a lesson.
He needs some help or something for real.
He's in the wrong city because that city, I'm not knocking for Memphis, but they're doing a lot of promotion of that kind of activity.
Yeah, but shoot, you gotta at some point you have to take accountability for yourself too, wherever you are, and say, I'm a grown person, I have a child. I need to do what I can to make sure, I'm providing a stable life for her. And not get caught up in stupid stuff,
Oh, I totally agree. You're 18, you're over 18, and you got to make that decision.
Yeah, he's like what, 23, right?
So 22, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still pretty young, but you're gonna have to grow up.
But that's what they call handlers. So he obviously needs to get some people to handle him. So this situation.
He needs a babysitter for real.
For real. They need to fly out, take him, move him somewhere like Kanye did, to Wyoming somewhere where get his mind right. So
Kanye stopped listening to his babysitters, and look what happened.
And we haven't heard about Kanye really in the news, So
yeah, they were just talking about him today, with his new alleged wife.
Oh, did they say that was like a Kim Kardashian clone?
The lady looked like she blonde or something. I ain't really pay attention to her face, to be honest.
Oh, I think they said Barbie doll clone, something like
that. I don't even know. I don't know. I be seeing stuff about Kanye and then I filter it out my brain.
How long you think it took him to get into them tight leather jeans he was wearing the other day? I don't know if you saw that picture. He wear some tight leather.
Probably an hour. That day Kanye is something else. Like in the one hand he has some mental health struggles, but then on the other hand it's like that dude be making some conscious choices to do some real stupid stuff.
Yeah, I think he's another attention seeker.
Yeah. He's like the ultimate troll.
Ultimate troll.
You saw that Adidas gonna have to give away a bunch of those Yeezys.
Yeah, I saw that. What was like a $1 billion loss or something?
Yep. But it's a big corporation, so I guess they figured they could afford it.
They're looking at the long term
Mm-hmm.
viability of the company rather than the short term.
Yeah, you
Like,
don't want to be affiliated with Kanye and the craziness he does every time he wants to sell something.
or he want to say something, right?
Yeah.
You know, because you don't know
Just
what he
you
gonna
just
say.
sitting there randomly doing your business as Adidas, and then out of the blue you hear, "Oh yeah, Kanye done said that slaves just made a choice to be slaves." You're like, "Oh no,
Yes,
not again."
or he'll say Nike is a better than Adidas.
Yeah, go out and buy Nike.
Yeah,
Adidas is racist. You like, wait, no.
yeah, exactly. So
Yep.
very, very interesting. Very interesting. And then the Cash App founder, guys, more information coming out. So the Cash App founder, he was taking the killer's sister out to these different drug parties and sex parties and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's and they said that his, I guess that would be her brother, was really, infuriated by this and felt that he was leading her down the wrong path.
Yeah, like he corrupted his sister or something.
So,
So he stabbed him. Like,
yeah,
oh well, I
yeah,
guess that's the solution, but not really.
yeah. Well, I saw that photo of him walking in court with the orange jumpsuit. It looked like he was like unfazed.
Yeah, he's probably another one who on the other side of crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. So,
Yep. But everybody was thinking it was like a big conspiracy. I'm like, I don't know. It sounded like it was some interpersonal stuff.
I was one of them. I was like, well,
See?
no, he competed with the federal, equivalent of that and all that. Yeah, I was one of them. I
But
was one
now
of
it just looked like it was some regular old mess. Just a
them.
bunch of
Yes,
mess.
that's true. That's true.
Yep.
Interesting. 'Cause we was thinking it was some random homeless person that
Now
did it.
that part I wouldn't have never believed it was just some random homeless person who was like, let me just yank him up.
But you know how them conspiracy, not conspiracy, but them secret organizations. Oh, look.
Yeah, like what happened with the that Russian spy in Britain. He was sitting on a bench and then they just like poisoned him. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Roderick, says, well, to be honest, Adidas did not rid themselves of Yeezy when he said slavery was a choice. She
That's
said
true.
it was not until he spoke about the Jews that he was asked. I agree.
That is what happened.
That is true. So,
Yeah. They were like, "Ah, you can go ahead and talk about your own folks, but let's not be racist towards anybody else."
oh Lord. Beverly Johnson says there won't be a parade inside his city.
Lord.
More like in the rehabilitation center that they don't sit into. So, I agree. I
But
agree.
with that whole job thing, it's just I'm about to get off of here because I know you're probably ready to go.
Mhm.
But it just makes me sad overall for young folks. It's like y'all
It,
have to y'all have to think.
that's a good point, Babs, because I mean, just think about it. 10 years down the line. I mean, what is going to be deemed acceptable, right?
I
Like
don't even want to know.
it's crazy to the fact that teachers can't even defend themselves against kids that assault them. Not only call them, they only deem kids because of their age, but they're adults. Trust and believe. I
You
feel a
saw the
lot of
one who
them.
pepper sprayed her teacher?
Yeah, and he had to stand there like a buffoon. I'm like, are you serious? But he was
But
scared
that's
for
two
his life.
things. It was a female student one, and then it's a student who's a different race than him too. So he probably didn't know what in the world to do.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and then I bet you that only eggs on more students to try that stuff, right?
yeah, because they
You know
know
what I'm
these
saying?
teachers can't react.
Right. And then these are the same kids that are going to be being bosses in their jobs, and they're not going to know how to be bosses.
Yeah. Well,
You
I
know,
couldn't do it. If I was a teacher and somebody did that to me, I'd be body slamming their kid. I
damn
couldn't do
sure.
it.
Right, and then the parents want to sit up there and justify their actions. No, teach your kids how to act right at home, and we won't have these problems.
Well, go ahead and justify that hospital bill. Shoot. When your kid get
it's,
body slammed for acting crazy.
it's insane. I do feel there's going to be a turning point soon in our society that maybe have us reevaluate things.
I mean,
So
it's either gonna get better or it's gonna get way worse, you
I
know?
feel you. I feel you.
Yep,
I
but
do
let me
agree.
go ahead and hop off of here.
All right. Well, thank you, Babs, for coming up. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right. Politic and STL thing. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your presence. Do you know Kwani? He said STL, short for St. Louis. All right. That's about it, y'all. So, like I said, to wrap things up, make sure y'all check out these headphones here. If you're looking for headphones to work out with that don't come out every 5 seconds, you do body movements. Feel free to check them out. They're economical. They're $40 on Amazon. So definitely check them out. Like I said, they don't come off. They don't come out. We're doing vigorous exercises and stuff like that. Also, John Morant, you got to get your act together, brother. I don't know. Get the right people around you because the NBA don't play, and nobody is bigger than the NBA. So they don't need you. They got a plethora of stars. And just as you came in, thank you for subbing Sorry, politics and STL thing. Thank you. Just as they, they can get somebody. They got a new. The NBA's got a new 7'3" player coming in the league next year. Well, this year in the draft this year, and he can shoot, he can guard, he can play. So just as you were the man one day, you'll be not the man the next. So that's all I want to say uh, regarding that. But John Morant is definitely a special talent. Hopefully, he gets it together. But you can't have self-inflicted situations like this. You got to know how to use social media. Social media is not everybody's friend. Yeah, we were talking about politics, so that's why I said that. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Feel free to close the live. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to, feel free to suggest the $sign circle crowd. I'll be tremendously appreciate it. We'll be trying to do more real world content in this area and on my other page because, like, really, I know we like to talk about who got liposuction and who did it and who going on a cruise and who begging for this and who canceled, who cash out and filed a complaint with the bank. But in all seriousness, there's real life stuff going on and we need to prepare for it. Like in case y'all didn't know, y'all need to look into XRP. XRP is supposed to be the next Bitcoin. So definitely check that out because XRP is supposed to be pushing Bitcoin out the way because it's going to be more easier for businesses to use. So check that out. Like I said, I told you my sentiments on Wall Street and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of it, but this is dealing with digital currency, so definitely check it out and things like that. If you're looking for a new trade, definitely look into artificial intelligence and stuff like that, like Chat GPT, and see if you can learn that kind of technology to make yourself valuable in the marketplace. All right. With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Be the change you want to see in the world. And thank you once again for my wonderful tofuins. And, happy Mother's Day to all. And once again, thank you, Babs, for hitting the link and telling us what you think. All right. I'm out of here. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. All right. Bye, y'all. Take care. See you later. Ooh, child. Hold on. I'm trying to get the outro. Hold on. Here we go. Bye, y'all.
Sir King. No beef, just tofu. Sir King. No beef, just tofu. Sir King. Thank you for supporting Tofu Alley. Sir King.